Coming up on the Sacramento Kings Weekly Update, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads the OKC Thunder to a title. Then, do you remember Darrion Williams? Well, what happened to him? Also, who did the Kings pick at draft? All this and more on the Sacramento Kings Weekly Update with Jay Woods. Welcome to my show, the Kings Weekly Update. I'm your host, Jay Woods. Since I've been gone, the Oklahoma City Thunder have won their first ever NBA championship, led by MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In Oklahoma City was Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dancing, spinning, shooting, and hitting midi-game jumpers. The pass to Siakam, whap, he was good from three. The dish over to Alex Caruso for three. Then, Obi Toppin over to Tyrese Halliburton, who pushes off his back foot. And you could kind of see his ankle overextend, and then something popped. And just like that, right when he was starting to get hot, Halliburton goes out with a ruptured Achilles tendon. However, the Pacers did not give up. Siakam with the driving layup. Pascal had 16 points on the night. And towards the end of the game, Chet Holmgren receives a downcourt pass dime for a dunk. This pushes the lead to 12 for the Thunder. Benedict Mathurin forces the issue and gets the touch off the glass. But in the end, it wasn't enough from the Pacers without Halliburton. The Pacers fall to the Thunder 91-103, and OKC clinches their first championship ever for the city of Oklahoma.
For the first time, the NBA champion resides in Oklahoma City.
Feels amazing. So much weight off my shoulders. So much stress relieved. No matter what, you go into every night wanting to win, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way. And tonight could have been one of those nights, but we found a way. I'm so proud of this group.
Do you remember Darrion Williams, the Sacramento native from Natomas area and Texas Tech forward? Well, he decided on a different path than what most people who were paying attention thought he would do. Darrion Williams worked out for the Sacramento Kings as part of an NBA pre-draft process. He also declared for the 2025 NBA draft while entering the NCAA transfer portal. However, he withdrew from the NBA draft and is now reportedly committed to playing at NC State. Williams has reportedly committed to NC State, choosing them over other options like Kansas and Ohio State, according to ESPN.
It was a dream come true. I was nervous at first, but as we kind of got going,
According to Jason Anderson of the Sacramento Bee, the Kings seem to have found tremendous value in Colorado State swingman Nick Clifford and Stanford bigman Maxime Renaud. Both players were projected well ahead of where Sacramento selected them. Scott Perry is receiving rave reviews for the moves he made during the draft. The Kings went into the draft with only one pick, the 42nd pick overall in the second round, but managed to get two players who were projected to go as first-round picks. Perry's new tenure began in earnest this week by selecting two players in the NBA draft and adding two undrafted free agents late Thursday. The early reviews suggest the Kings found potential steals in wing player Nick Clifford and big man Maxime Renaud. And after the draft on Thursday, they agreed to deals with another big in Dylan Cardwell and Spanish player Isaac Nogues Gonzalez, who spent last season in the G League.
And having such a high floor in so many areas makes me think that Clifford is bound for long-time positive impact in an NBA rotation. I think whoever takes the chance on him is likely coming away with a great contributor for years to come.
First thing I want to talk about with Maxime Renaud is his shooting. Shot 34.7%, so just under 35% from three his last season at Stanford, on about 5 attempts per game too, so he was getting those three-pointers up. And I definitely think his shot will translate to the NBA.
That's it for now. I appreciate you stopping by and checking me out. Please like, share, and subscribe to this content. And please tune in again to the next episode of the Sacramento Kings 5-Minute Weekly Update. Take care.